I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wig. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig. Miss Wig, Miss.
You know, she's not only here in photographic sense. She sent a message. And now I have not seen this.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, ladies.
As you notice, I'm not there. I am going away to a treatment center to address taking antidepressants and drinking.
You order a glass of milk, and the ladies are a bit suspicious.
Actually, I have a history of ulcers and gastric reflux. So I was taking antacids that day when I arrived. Oh, we knew exactly what was going on. I'm gonna be honest. She was so embarrassed by her being completely drunk at Newburgh.
She was on it. She was on one.
She drank till her bottom lip was drooping.
So she's making a point to not consume too much alcohol amongst the group because she knows that anything she says can essentially be used against her simply because Karen has had such a strong opinion about everybody else.
Karen was like, you know what? I'm trying not to give you anything to use against me.
Because I cannot control what's coming out of my mouth, and I can't have these girls, telling whatever I say.
Karen, back in the days of our friendship, our early friendship, Karen used to drunk dial me in the afternoon. And we would have some funny little kiki moments. She is hysterical. And I'm glad she's finally letting loose and letting everybody else see.
But say in the local establishment here, this restaurant, popular restaurant, is The Village. And so this Black lady used to get drunk and fall off the bar stools. And, this was going on for years, And so that's the real reputation that she has in Potomac. As the old drunk Black lady that falls off of the bar stools. She'll freaking run around after these young little boys and all this stuff. That's her real reputation. Like, seriously.
Do you need let's get some the ambulance.
I'm Officer Baxter County Police. There's other things being video and audio recorded at this point, all right? You can go.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. You can go with them.
You can.
I'm not allowed.
I'm like this.
Okay, so
what do you need to know? What do you need to know, sir?
Let me answer his questions.
No, I am the person that was driving.
Okay, you were the person that was driving. I understand that, but I need your driver's license. Can you get me your driver's license, please?
No. Wait, can you pick my purse up, though?
It doesn't take much.
No, it does not. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay. Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking? No, it's on fire.
You know I hate you, right? Can I get... Oh, wait. You know I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you that way. Do you know who I am?
I don't.
You've
told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I do not.
The waiter from the first episode DM'd us and said, you guys have to come here because we were laughing so much. Like, how are Karen and Giselle? Where are they right now?
Right. We were in a diner, first of all. And it is Karen's spot. Like, she goes there all the time.
Yeah, and the waiter DM'd us and was like, yeah, I'm Karen's man, and this is the deal. Yeah, he like invited us.
Like man?
I don't think like blue eyes. I don't think it's blue eyes.
Okay.
I think he might be
rainbow eyes.
Yeah,
yes.
Rainbow eyes.
I don't know, but if I could determine, yes.
Do you think? I just want to start off by asking this.
He was the owner, by the way.
Okay. And do you think that she had a little talk with him before?
Absolutely, of course. Karen doesn't do anything without making sure she's covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, which we can kind of appreciate that about her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But like, remember when he said, Karen doesn't drink here or whatever? Well, that's not the restaurant that she's always been busted in drinking. That's not when Cherise said, "Oh, she falls off of bar stools." It's the restaurant around the corner.
Oh.
Okay, so that's where she was before.
Okay,
But I would be remiss if I didn't take this time to thank those who truly touched my heart during this whole process. And the first person I want to thank in the girl group is Giselle. And I think what's really helped me, Giselle, is what the note you put in my flowers. One step at a time.
Oh,
So,
she's gonna make me cry. My position with Karen was like, look, we've been out drinking together. And I know you call Ray or you Uber or whatever. Like, what happened here? Because you're not silly. You're not a dumb girl. You make smart decisions. So that's where kind of like the conversation was. And it wasn't like, shame on you. It was like, yeah, of course you have to take responsibility for what happened, but like we've all been in a situation of out drinking. I've been with you. And we always make sure we get home in a safe manner. So what happened?
Yeah. And it seems like she says a lot. You'll find out.
Right.
Refresh the blogs.
Yes. So I'll wait for that, and that's fine. And that's just Karen being Karen, and I get that. But it was more from like, look, I can't have anything happen to you. Like, I care about you. I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. So we have to like make sure that we have learned something here, and this is never going to happen again.
Yeah. And do you feel after a reflection from filming this past season, everything that she is in a place of learning from it? Okay,
totally.
Because it seems that way. So I'm glad to see. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know exactly where it happened, right? My kids drive up and down that street all the time. So, it wasn't like a shame on you or like I'm being shady. It was more really just concern.
If you live under a rock, we're talking about Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac, who was finally vindicated with a video.
Did you say finally vindicated? The vindication happened. Who was vindicated? The streets of Potomac or Karen? Who was vindicated?
Listen, I haven't watched the season, but when I saw that people said that she claimed she was going to be vindicated, I was like, ma'am, if this is being vindicated, I don't want to see what being guilty is like.
Well, you saw guilty. Actually, there was the mini movie called Where Your Wig At is like guilty, like as charged. You're guilty as charged.
I should probably take a cab. You probably should have taken a cab, yes. Thank you. Or an Uber. But I'm very rich. When you Google me, you're going to be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
We're laughing, but like, it's very, very sad. It's just sad, right?
I mean, it's very sad. I hate to say it though. I don't think those that are familiar with that person were shocked by what we saw. I know what I saw. I was like, yeah, that's par for the course. Like, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by the nonsense coming out of the mouth. I'm not shocked by the denials and the deflections and, that apparently were happening from the jump. I'm not surprised.
In your right mind, you don't say that you're going to be vindicated and you know that video exists.
But I'm not surprised by any of that. I'm not surprised that you filmed a whole season and she said she was going to be vindicated. And shoot, when the crash initially happened, she's telling whomever, TMZ, oh, I was just sad or something. Like, I'm not surprised by any of the events that happened. Like, and that's the sad part. I am wondering though, I don't know, have there been any Thomas Jefferson sightings lately? Like, have we seen Thomas Jefferson in the last 60 years?
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine. And I own half of the nation. Your point is what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
Real quick, what is the real beef with Karen?
And who?
You.
Karen and me?
Yeah, because one minute y'all throwing shade, next minute y'all supporting each other. Is there a real beef? Is what I should have said. Is there a real beef? Any underlying issues?
The truth be told, I think Karen and I, obviously we started the show together.
Yeah.
let's pray for Karen because she's going to court next week.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in Karen's mind, she wanted to be whatever she wanted to be as far as the show was concerned. And she had a lot of people in her ear. And so I think that caused her to like come for me.
Yeah.
But I've known Karen since before the show started. Like we were friends.
Okay.
So I knew what she was doing sometimes on camera was just some nonsense, and I was gonna ride with you with this nonsense.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've been doing this for so long now. Like at its core, we love each other. At its core, we root for each other. But she just comes for me because she gets bored.
Got it.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'll play with you.
Oh,
Jazzy, you sent me special notes that really touched my heart. And I know that Candace is not with us anymore on the show, but Candace reached out to me and has been a soldier in support and love. But wait a minute. There's a special person on my list. Andy Cohen.
You know who I am? I do not. You do? I do not. Well, I'm the real hustler. Time to call me the Grand Donna. I am $750 million debt free. I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grand Donna.
The Grand Donna?
I don't know what the fuck that's about. And they call me that. Go ahead.
Your notes meant the world to me. They were always on time. You and Giselle can fight over who called me the Grand Dame first. But I plan to be coming back as Karen Huger only because Karen is enough.
And they Cohen did that. They call me the Grand Dame. I'm black, I'm rich, and I own the plantation of and you.
Wendy, you seemed unmoved by that video.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that she didn't thank Wendy. They're so close.
Is that
as
why
well.
you, is that?
Did you reach out?
I think it'll be selfish for me to frame it in that way. This
Okay.
isn't about me. This is about her.
Okay.
I have reached out to her. I supported her throughout the season.
What were your reactions to the verdict, when Karen's DUI verdict?
Okay, well, you know, it's really sad. At the end of the day, I want what's best for her, and I know that watching that video was not only terrible for us watching it. I'm sure it was terrible for her as well. That's right. So I feel for her.
We all see that everyone's concerned about Karen.
Yes.
How's she doing? Do you all like confront her during this season? What can we expect?
You know, she recently just checked herself into rehab, and I'm really happy for her to make that decision and step towards bettering herself. I do find it interesting that she's doing it before her sentencing. And I'm wondering, is she doing it because she feels like she needs help, or is she doing it because she feels like it will lighten the blow of the sentence?
Well, let's give her grace.
We're
by
all giving her
going.
grace.
We're all
Yeah.
giving her
Yeah, I
grace.
think it's okay to ask the question.
Yes.
What was your reaction to her checking herself into rehab? Yeah.
Well, I'm glad for that. Yes.
Yes.
I'm happy that she decided to go the extra step and get help that she needed. So
Yes.
I applaud her for that. I feel like sometimes, like what you're trying to say is by us questioning her as her friends, you're trying to lessen what we're saying, and that's not fair. This doesn't have to be cookie cutter all the time. Part of friendship is also being honest.
We should be supportive and positive.
Do I also feel that she's going to rehab right now because she's trying to like lessen her sentence? Absolutely.
A reality TV star fighting drunk driving accusations will soon learn her fate. A jury is still deliberating on Real Housewives cast member Karen Huger's DUI charges. Fox 5's Lee Zhang live in Rockville tonight at the courthouse with the latest. Lee.
Hey, Kenneth, good evening to you. Yeah, 3 hours in and still no verdict from this jury. Now, during closing arguments today, the state made a point to say that this is what they called a very simple case for this jury. However, the defense argued the exact opposite, saying that in their opinion, this is a case that is filled with doubt. Now, for background, this all happened in March of 2024, that crash happening on Oakland Drive in Potomac on the night of March 19th. Karen Huger refused medical treatment along with a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer. The defense presented 2 witnesses today, including her cousin. He says he was on the phone with her when that crash happened. He testified that she did disclose some personal matters to him that night on the phone. But aside from sounding a little sad, he says he was not concerned about her driving. The defense says he is the most important witness in their case, as Huger's demeanor has been a part of the evidence presented. Police and an EMT testified that she was, quote, incoherent. They called her uncooperative on the night in question. There was also body camera video shown where her husband suggested that she, quote, probably had more to drink than she should have, to which she did agree on camera. Now, again, the jury has not come back with a verdict yet. We're about 3 hours since they were handed this case. We do know that just a few minutes ago, the judge did give this jury the option. They can go home tonight, come back tomorrow morning, and continue deliberating. However, they have chosen to stay until they reach a verdict.
All right, let's get back to that breaking news tonight. A guilty verdict in the DUI case against Real Housewives of Potomac member Karen Huger.
Yeah, and just in, right now we are getting our first look at the police body camera video from the night of the crash there in March that led to her arrest. Take a look as officers try to question Huger on the scene.
Karen, how much are you drinking tonight?
Talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk with?
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in this incident.
No.
He can help me translate or get you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
Yes, you okay?
How much you drink tonight?
Karen Huger, just moments after her drunk driving crash. She was convicted Wednesday in Montgomery County and now faces 2 years in jail. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live from the scene of that March crash. And Ben, this body camera video really gives us a look at some colorful details from that night.
Colorful and a sad and a scary situation, frankly. It was in March when there was a crash right here where the Real Housewives star was caught on video by authorities. And on site, you could see where the tree bark is still stripped away in the Avenel neighborhood. The video shows the aftermath of the situation, and we're told what happened that night could send her behind bars for 2 years.
Your car is on fire. You're not going over there.
I'm not drunk. You're hammered.
Tonight, a first look at Real Housewives of Potomac cast member Karen Huger after a DUI crash in March.
Get me your driver's license, please.
No.
The reality TV star now found guilty of several charges after crashing her Maserati, left crumbled, crossing a median, taking out street signs, and hitting a tree on Oakland Drive. Montgomery County authorities releasing the video now that her trial is over. First, showing the moment she's offered medical care in an ambulance.
We're just going to check you out.
Huger said she just left a friend's house. Her husband, Raymond, trying to get his wife to cooperate with police.
And I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like that.
that's all I had.
Photos show a Stella beer bottle inside the car. Huger put in handcuffs and arrested for suspicion of DUI.
I know what you will not do is tell me what I can't do.
I can't want to play shot.
The ride to the police station documented too.
I should have probably taken a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Do you know who I am?
I do not.
You do?
I do not.
Well, I'm the Real Housewives of Potomac. They call me the Grand Don.
The Grand Don?
I don't know what the that's about. And they call me that.
When they arrived to the police station,
You know I hate you, right?
What?
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
Oh, God.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Extremely rich. Extremely.
Computer's gonna read you.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
And you may be wondering, why was Huger riding in the front seat of that police cruiser? We were curious too. Montgomery County Police said it's, quote, common practice for officers to transport people inside of a cruiser that does not have one of those cages separating from the driver's seat to the back seats. Now, the sentencing in this case, that is slated for January the 29th.
I had a feeling that the Grand Dame would not be present today.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
And
so
is
I
she
made
dressed in
sure
white?
that she's here in white, okay?
Jesus.
She's right here.
Okay.
You know.
And how would the Grand Dame feel about second position?
I was about to say you might bump her over.
Put her here.
Let's put her here.
Let's put her here. It's my picture. It's my picture.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.